You don't feel ready to retire, and it's not because you don't have enough money. It's because the information available to you hasn't helped you understand what actually matters right now. You looked at all the numbers, you've even talked to multiple advisors. You've done what you were supposed to do, yet the doubt still lingers. And that doubt is a signal that the answers you're getting have been framed in the wrong way. Because retirement readiness isn't solved with more information. It's solved by understanding what's relevant about the information. In this video, I'm going to explain why you don't feel ready to retire and walk through a different way to find clarity that doesn't rely on more spreadsheets or financial facts. I'm going to show you how confidence in retirement comes from aligning the only 5 places people can actually invest. Feeling ready is less about certainty and more about flexibility. The kind that gives you the confidence to move forward without feeling like you're guessing. Most people ask, am I ready to retire? But here's a better question. What investments am I making in my life today? Because human beings can only invest their time, energy, and attention in 5 places. The first is faith. For some, it's religion. For others, a belief in something bigger than themselves. It helps bring purpose, meaning, and a framework for deciding what matters when the answers aren't tangible or obvious. The second is family, relationships with children, parents, partners. Family is a structure of support like no other, and it's often where trust runs the deepest. And it's where vulnerability is possible without the fear of judgment or reproach. But that trust doesn't happen automatically. When the investments in family relationships are neglected, the support weakens, and the transition into retirement becomes harder than what it needs to be. The third is fitness, both physical and mental. This one is foundational. Without your health, the other investments don't hold up. Fitness isn't about just appearance or performance. It's about capacity. The capacity to show up and stay engaged, to spend time with the people who matter, doing the things that matter. And when your mind and body are cared for, time becomes usable. Without it, you're stuck, no matter how much money you have. The fourth is friends, community, connection, a sense of belonging. For many people, work supplies this. They have shared schedules, goals, there's a built-in camaraderie, but when work stops, those connections often fade faster than most people expect. If friendships outside of work haven't been invested in, the transition into retirement can feel isolating. And isolation creates stress, which can lead to poor health, which often spills into the relationships with partners and spouses right when that support matters the most. Investing in friendships outside of your career eases that transition. It creates continuity, a sense of belonging, and a sense that life is expanding, not narrowing. The fifth is finances. Money, of course, matters. But like fitness, it touches every other aspect of life. But it's different in one vital way. It's the only investment that can truly be delegated. Money can be adjusted, reshaped, because money's flexible. Your time is not. And here's where many people get stuck. They keep working to strengthen the financial pillar while quietly underinvesting in all the others. And the pursuit of being fully ready comes at a cost, and that cost is time. Time spent postponing experiences, delaying time with friends and family, and time spent assuming it could all be done later. It can't. Time doesn't rebalance. Your money can. You may say, I'll be ready in 3 or 4 years. But this is why timelines disappoint and end up failing. Retirement readiness isn't about how many years remain. It's about where you are emotionally right now. So ask yourself, if money weren't the constraint, what would you change today? What are you putting off because work consumes your time? Does that bring you joy? And does its absence quietly take something from you? Those answers matter. When you start looking at your life through these 5 investments, the future starts to change shape. It stops feeling like you're bracing for something and starts feeling like it's something to look forward to. And it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't need to be done all at once. This is less about balancing and more about consistently investing in all 5. Doing so incrementally and intentionally, that's what gets the results. Doing so creates greater confidence from realizing that you're not stuck, you're not late, and you're not the only one feeling unsure. You're standing at the precipice of a major transition, one that asks for courage, not absolute certainty. When you invest with intention in your faith, family, fitness, friendships, and finances, your life begins to feel aligned. Your energy has a direction, your time has more meaning, and you feel excited about what the next chapter is. That's what retirement readiness really looks like.